Midnight Music Mix.
Music is basically the universal rhythm that can be a heartbeat. It could be the sound of nature. It's the rhythm, it's the melody, it's the sound that connects all humanity. Well, life is very incongruent and congruent, confusing, and very illogical universe that we live in. For me, music impacts my life because, from a creative standpoint, as a surgeon, the intricacies of music and just the thought of melodies, scales, sounds, tones, all those things add to my surgical ability. And as a surgeon, I have to think out of the box. I have to jam. I have to create on the spot, very much like playing music with other people. And at the same time, my surgery impacts my music because there's a level of precision, accuracy that you have to be able to have respect. You have to have ethics, morality, and I believe all those run parallel for music. So for me, in my life, I have one that drives the other, and then the other drives the one. And I don't know how I would survive if I didn't have music, because that's been kind of the glue that has held my life together. Well, I think one of the lessons that I've learned from my wife, Dr. Carla Ivankovich, is that when you're happy and you're feeling in the moment, you're listening to the melody. When you're introspective and you're feeling somber, or you're sort of feeling life, you're listening to the lyrics. So during COVID, I spent a tremendous amount of time looking for music that had lyrics that resonated with how I was feeling. Blues music was something that I turned to a lot during that time, but in general, singer-songwriters that had messages, that had stories, that had meaning, that somehow I felt I could apply, and that helped me unburden myself during the work I was doing during COVID, the people I was treating. It was very different than anything I've really experienced as a listener. Songs that I've heard thousands of times as a radio announcer, as a fan of music, took on a whole different meaning. And I think COVID altered my perception in terms of what I was really zooming in on in music. And it was definitely a year for lyrics in my life.
Midnight Music Mix.